Why is it that we are the most nicest, most giving person on this earth on a Tuesday, but by the time that it's Friday, we just completely shut down and we don't want anything to do with anyone? Why are we bending backwards over for people and doing the things that we don't even want to do just to make sure that they are happy? And then we feel this very deep and burning anger within us when they don't do the same. Why do we say yes when our bodies are just screaming no? We maintain this perfect superficial image of the friend who is just always there, of the partner who just never complains. But inside, we are just breaking. We are stuck in a loop. We give them everything that we have, and then we just keep getting disappointed. And then what happens? We just switch off. We go completely cold. This video is not for the person that we show to the world. It's for the person that we hide from it. Welcome home. And today we need to hold up a mirror on a very, very painful habit that most of us have. We need to talk about people pleasing. We wear our niceness like this badge of honor. We pride ourselves of being that person who always just adjusts, the person who just compromises, the person who just never creates a problem. But today, I just want us to be really honest with ourselves. When we say yes to something that we hate doing just to keep the peace, we are not really being kind. We are actually being very, very fake. We are lying to the people that we claim are the closest to us. We create this superficial version of ourselves, this perfect person, and we are just working overtime and so hard to maintain that image of us. But here's the trap. When we are just constantly pleasing people, we are making a secret contract with them in our head. We say that I am sacrificing my peace for you. So one day when I need you, I expect you to do the same for me. But the problem is that you haven't told anything to them about this contract. We don't please people because we are kind. We do it because we are terrified of just being rejected. So why do we do this to ourselves? It comes back to the society. In our culture, self-sacrifice is worshipped. We are taught from childhood that being a good person means that you have to put everyone before you, that you have to put yourself last. So if we set a boundary or if we say no, society calls you selfish. And we are terrified of that word, selfish. So to protect our image, we just start saying yes to things. But nobody warns you about what is happening to our body when we are just constantly betraying ourselves to please others. We are building up resentment. It starts small, a little annoyance here, a heavy sigh there. But every time you say yes when you really mean no, you are just putting a brick in a wall between you and this other person. You think that you are saving a relationship, but you are just actually building a wall full of fake smiles. You completely lose who you are. We are so busy just trying to be everything to everyone that we end up being nobody to ourselves. And this leads to the most painful part, the bipolar swing. Because we are sensitive people, we cannot maintain this fake, perfect image forever. The pressure gets too high. We do so much for them, and then the day comes that we need them to show up for us. And what do? They don't. They let us down. And then what do? We don't communicate. We don't tell them that we are hurt. Instead, the pendulum just swings. We completely just switch ourselves off. We go from being the warmest, most giving person in their life to just a block of ice. We withdraw. We isolate ourselves. We think that, fine, if you won't care about me, I won't care about you. This swing destroys our nervous system because it is very exhausting. We bounce between just giving too much and then completely isolating ourselves and giving absolutely nothing. We give them everything and then we punish them with the silence for taking it. So how do we break this exhausting loop? How do we just find the calm middle ground? First, we have to understand that our authentic self is far superior than this fake and pleasing self that we have created. So tomorrow, when someone asks you to do a favor for them, don't just say yes. You would want to please them because that's a reflex to you. Break this reflex. Just say that, let me check my schedule, let me get back to you. Give your body the time to just feel if it actually wants to do it. And if it does not, then tell them that you don't want to do it. And the second thing that we have to learn is that we just have to let people just be a little bit disappointed in us. And this is the hardest part, because if you say no, they might get upset. So just let them. Their reaction is not your responsibility. When you stop people pleasing, some people will leave your life. So just let them go, because those people don't really love you. They just love you for how useful you were to them. When you are finally authentic, when your yes means yes, when your no means no, your life actually just becomes very incredibly quiet. You just become very calm. You don't have to remember who you're supposed to be. You just are. And it is much better to be disliked for who you truly are than to be loved for this mask that you have to wear all the time. It is okay to be a little bit selfish. It is actually required if you want to be sane in this world that we are living in. You cannot pour water from an empty cup. So stop breaking yourselves just to keep others whole. You are not the darkness that you feel. You are the light that watches it. So if you could resonate with this video, because I know a lot of us, especially in our society, and me included, I went through this a lot. I actually had to move to another country. So, it was even more there for me because, it was new people, new sorts of thinking, and just, all the time I had to pretend to be somebody who they can just like and admire for a little bit, somebody who they can give some attention to, because I was just trying to make friends. And a lot of us in our society are just not wanting to feel alone. They are just feeling so lonely all the time that they go out of their way and just be so nice to somebody just to get their validation and approval. But I just want to tell you that we don't have to do anything like that. First we have to recognize ourselves. First we have to get to the authentic version of ourselves. And after that, the people that are supposed to be there in your life will be there in your life. We don't have to go out and just hunt for people. So if you could resonate with this topic, because I know so many of us just go out there and are just people pleasing all the time. So if you could resonate, I would request you to like this video, just share this video with somebody who is probably going through the same thing. Subscribe to this channel. It will really help the channel grow. We are trying to create this space where, we can talk about such deep topics, because I don't see many people talking about them in the world and providing some clarity to it. So that's the intention of this space. So if you've chosen to stay here for the long run, I'll see you next Sunday.